Hello, and welcome to what will be devlog number 0 of Moba Manager. I'm Anas. I'm currently the person who is creating the game, programming it in Godot. I am pretty new to programming. I worked on one project of my own, which I didn't get too far in, but I'm pretty happy with what I managed to do. And yeah, I'm creating this game together with my brother, who has created the GitHub page and also generated the art through AI. And I'm also having my girlfriend help out. She will be editing this video to bring it out to you guys, because this project is going to be open source. So I hope you take a liking to it, and I'll get straight into showing you what Moba Manager is. Jumping right into it, here we have it. This is Moba Manager at its current iteration. Still has a long way to go, but I'm at a place right now where I'm comfortable to show it to you guys, and hopefully some of you guys can come with suggestions or actually jump into the action and help out a bit. I'm not going to be showing any of the code, I just want to introduce you to the game and the point of it. So it is an idle MMO, and it is that because I wanted to make an idle game and my brother wanted to make an MMO that was open source. And he wanted to be open source for reasons like balancing, introducing new heroes, and making sure the game was coherent. And with the help of the community, we feel like it will be just that. It'll be able to balance it, we will be able to do different commits to the GitHub page, and people can try out the different changes and see if it makes sense in the game, and then we can vote on which changes we want to see in the game and together develop it. We're currently developing the game for PC using Godot, and the whole theory of the game is that it will run using this battle simulator all the time versus NPCs, which when you win or lose, you will get different loot items. Winning will of course grant you more, and we will also introduce a rank system. This I have not currently developed, but that will also, the higher rank you get, the harder the enemy will become, and the more loot you will get. The idle version of the game will come from when you're not playing, you will still, once you log back in, actually get loot as if you were playing. This will be, of course, reduced, so you'll be getting more loot if you're actively playing, but even if you're not playing, you will still be getting loot, which you can use to then craft different items that will give you different stats, and all of that you will be able to see in here. I will later cover exactly what features we're hoping to introduce in the future, but right now I'll show you what we have. We have the homepage, which currently is not working, but it's the plans here is in the log. It will show like whatever is happening, the battle simulator, like if the tower gets destroyed, if you win the game, it'll show what kind of loot you get, and you'll be able to scroll through it. And in heroes, here you will be able to see your current heroes, what levels they are, what stats they have, skills, and equip items for them. There'll also be some lore. And in the battle setup, here you will be able to choose which hero you want on different lanes. You can see I can actually switch them around right now. Currently it doesn't do anything in the game. As you can see, we will also introduce jungler into the game, so it will be 3 heroes, 1 top, 1 bot, 1 jungle. And you will be able to basically tell your team to all go push top or defend bot lane or go back, get health in the spawn and stuff like that. That will all be possible in the battle simulator. Out on the side here, there'll be different buttons for just to basically call for your team to do different stuff, because you do want to win. Now, this is our GitHub page. As you can see, we have all the files. We also have a README. My brother really put a lot of time into that. We even have a wiki page where you can look around and even read more about the game. That's all of basically what we want to implement over here. The most exciting one is probably the issues. Here you'll see what we are going to work on in the future and what we want to implement. And there is quite a lot. My brother used the help of ChatGPT to kind of structurize it and also come up with some ideas. And of course also the art style. I'm currently working on this milestone, which is the playable one. We want to completely finish this before we put out basically the game for playtesting. And there's a lot of different issues here, and these are the ones I'm currently working on. They're all kind of intertwined, so for example, for reward system, I kind of need to first work on the hero level up system, but that's intertwined with the reward system, so it's all a little bit up and down, so I'm kind of working on all of the issues at once, going from one issue to the other as they basically introduce themselves as I'm programmed. We also have the discussion page, where there will be different features we are thinking about introducing, and we can be able to put them out there, or you can start a new discussion if you think something to be introduced to the game, and describe what you think it should be like, and yeah, get the community's feedback, and if it's good and everyone likes it, we'll introduce it. Again, this is open source. We are not set on anything we've done so far. I am open to change all the code I've made. Again, I'm not the best, so I'm sure that my code is very subpar and can definitely be updated. And same for the art. The art is more of a guideline to show you guys what style we want. Kind of aimed for a little bit of an Ed and Eddie, fun style, a little bit stupid. Before it looks good. To keep this video short, I will now go to what we hope to get in the future for this game. We really want to introduce multiplayer that could, for example, come in with the whole rank system. So in order to rank up, you will have to play other players, and then you will like play them real time. So you will start, I'll play ranked. You'll be queued against another person, and then you will have like this whole feature where you can tell your team what to do, and you'll basically have a MOBA game against other people. And there will be high scores, so you can compete against other people on the high score, just like in what you have in a normal mobile game, like League of Legends or whatever. We also, of course, want to introduce the whole idle part of the game, where you will get loot while you're offline, and once you log back in, you'll be able to see all the loot you got while you logged off. And we want to implement the fact that you will be able to equip items on your heroes and see the different skills of them, so that it will matter who you actually put in on the different lanes, and create your own special team. We'll also, for the heroes, be able to level them up, and once you hit level 100, we will introduce the whole idle concept of prestiging, so you'll be able to level back to level 1, and then your hero will become from maybe common, it will be become uncommon, and so far and so forth. And every time you level him up, then when he starts to level up again, he'll be reset to 0, but the multipliers of the different stats will be higher. So you want to keep prestiging and evolving. It will make you weaker, but in the end it's gonna make you stronger, and I think that's gonna be a very fun concept to work with. For the battle simulator, we really want to introduce the jungler, because it's gonna add a lot more. I actually have coded him in, but there were some bugs. I also already coded the jungle minions, but the pathing was a little bit wonky. I had him change lanes every now and then, so he would go top lane or bot lane, kind of at random. It was like a 50-50 chance. But sometimes he would get stuck at a jungle camp, or he wouldn't go to a jungle camp when they spawned. And also there was not really any experience in game, so there's no reason like he would be jungler, not just straight up bot lane. So as those kind of kinks gets worked out, we'll introduce the jungler again. The other features we of course want to add to the battle simulator is the whole battle manager, where you can tell your team what actually to do, so that you have a better chance of winning, and it makes sense for you to actively be playing the game if you want to rank up and such. And we also want to increase the AI. So right now it only has one state, which is just defensive, which means it will always stay behind the minion or the furthest tower, and then just move with the minions basically. But later we want to introduce that it can be aggressive. If the enemy hero is low, or the tower is low, and if the hero is at full HP, then we'll try to push more, or we'll try to gank. Or if the hero is really low, it will try to play even more defensively. And if it's really low, it will teleport back to the base, get health back up, and then go out to the lane and fight again. For now, to keep this video a bit short, this will be the end. I hope you are very excited about Moba Manager and want to join the discussion and check out what the game is about. And thank you for watching.